How does putting money in an IRA help with taxes? Before you begin an IRA retirement plan, it is important to understand at least the most basic concepts of the traditional IRA rules. The principles do change and there are many variables to be considered, which makes understanding the plan a little frustrating. Knowing the fundamental rules and using them to your best advantage can make a very huge difference in the amount of money at the end of your funding. Each year the rules do change and they actually depend on the climate plus other contributing factors. In the 2009 rules, the change was the amount of the contribution that can be made according to the age of the person. The contributor who is 49 and under will have a maximum of between $5,000 and $6,000, and the contributor who is 50 and up is affected respectively. The most basic of all rules is in order to make a contribution the person needs to have had an income the year before. Marital status is also a factor to be considered. The contribution may be made singly or jointly by both married persons, but the income limits is $166,000. Over this amount and the deductibles will gradually be removed over the year. Traditional IRA rules have a limit on the IRA contribution limits of no more than $5,000. This is a 2009 new rule. There is a small exception in that if the employer did declare bankruptcy that year, the contribution may be up to another $3,000. After the age of 50 and upwards, the IRA contribution limits each year may be $1,000. Provided you do not have any kind of 401k retirement plan in effect, the contributions are full tax deductions. However, you need to be aware that any money that is withdrawn before the age of 70 is considered income and is therefore not only taxable income, but there are penalties that may apply. The limitations are more involved and will depend on your particular circumstances. For instance, if you were in active military service as a reservist or happen to be a widow or widower, and if you have some kinds of adjusted gross income, more rules will apply. The circumstances that are specific to you may make a big difference to you in your investment and need to be looked into closely before investing.